everyone, welcome back to our strength series with FCHS. I'm Michaela, and today we have a nice arm workout. We're going to do some supersets and then a bit of a burnout at the end. All we're going to need for this workout are some dumbbells and potentially a chair. We are going to do some tricep dips, so if you prefer doing this from a chair, grab a chair or have a couch or something available. If not, you can do them on the floor. So we're going to get started here. And I have two sets of weights here. I have a medium sized and a lighter size. I'm going to try to use the medium size for most of it, kind of build that strength again, but I do have the option to go down because we are going to start doing more reps this week. We're going to shoot for 12 with everything, so we'll kind of see how that goes as we go throughout the workout. So we're going to start our first superset. It's going to be bicep curls and tricep dips. So we're going to pick our weights up. We're going to start with the palms facing away from you, and we're just going to curl those weights up to the shoulders for 12. On 6, keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. Okay, we have 2 more. We have 1 more. And then we're going to go right into those tricep dips. So if we're using the chair, just going to put our hands on the backs of it. You can have your feet all the way out or a little bit in towards you. Okay, the further away your heels are, the harder this will be. So on our first one, you might be feeling pretty good. We'll go 1 more, and then we'll rest for 30 seconds. Okay, and we'll do that 2 more times. So we'll do 3 sets of everything. We'll take 30 seconds rest in between each set. It's a little bit shorter rest than what we've been working with the past week or 2. We'll see your toy. Okay, we're going to get going again in about 5 seconds, so nice and fast paced today. Grab those weights again, and we'll curl. On 10, we're going to go for 2 more. Now we'll place those weights down and head over for our tricep dips. And we'll try for 12 of these. Thank you. 2 more. 1 more. And we'll rest. Take a break to play with the dog. Get some water, stretch a little bit. We got 15 more seconds. See, he's getting his exercise too. Alright, we're going to pick up those weights and we're going to go for our last round of this superset. Two more. 1 more. And we'll come on down to those dips for our last time in this set. That's foreshadowing for later. 2 more. 1 more. And we'll rest. Okay. We'll take a rest here. Our next superset, we're going to do some hammer curls and then overhead tricep extensions. So our hammer curls will have the palms facing towards each other, curling those weights. On our overhead triceps, we'll have the arms straight up. Bending at the elbow and pushing those arms up above the head. Right, and we'll get going in about 4 seconds. 2, 1. Okay. So curl those weights up. Going for 12. Slightly different part of the arm than our traditional bicep curls. You'll still feel it in your bicep, but you'll probably feel a little extra arm work in there as well. Make sure you're controlling the weight. Don't let gravity bring it back down. We have one more. Alright, and then we're going to take those weights up overhead, bending at the elbow, keeping those elbows in close towards your head. Don't let them splay out. You want to work that back of the arm, that tricep muscle. Two more. One more. All right, let those weights come on down and rest. We'll take our 30 seconds. And we'll keep moving on through. These faster paced workouts get a little bit of cardio too, so catch your breath in between. Make sure you're breathing while you do these exercises. It can be easy to hold our breath. Alright, we're going again in 2 and 1. So we'll grab those weights. We'll curl them up. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. We'll bring those arms up overhead and extend those triceps. Two more. 1 more. All right, come on down and relax. Give it about 24 more seconds. You can stretch those arms out a little bit if you need to. Got about 10 seconds. Those shoulders might be sore from those overhead tricep extensions. You can shake them out a little bit. Make sure they feel good. Starting again in 2 and 1. Last time for these 2 exercises. Two more. 1 more. All right, last time, bring those arms up overhead. Last time for now. Two more. 1 more. All right, bring those weights down and relax. Okay. Got about 18 seconds, right? Our next one we're gonna do a regular bicep curl, and then we're gonna very slowly kind of fight it on the way down. Okay, that'll be our first one. We'll do 8 of those instead of 12, just 8. And our second exercise will be the Triceps Kickbacks, and those we'll do 12 of. Okay, so let's get going. So we're gonna curl up normal, then we're gonna go really, really slow, fight it the whole way back down. Really feel that bicep engage. one more. Alright, and then we'll kind of squat down here, bring those elbows in nice and close, and just kick those weights back behind you. Two more. One more. Okay, you can place those weights down and we'll rest. Two more rounds of that. Okay, we got about 10 more seconds. We're going to grab the weights again in 3, 2, and 1. Alright, we're going to curl them up. Slowly fight them on the way back down. How slow can you go? Halfway there. Okay, one more. And then we'll squat down, do our kickbacks. Oh, sorry about that. One more. And we'll place those weights down, one more round. Right, hopefully those arms are starting to feel a little tired. Alright, if they don't, you probably need some heavier weights. Can be a good indicator. Okay, we got about 10 seconds here to rest. Right, we'll go again in 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so we'll curl up. Nice and slow, back down. Got 2 more. Okay, one more. And we'll go right into those kickbacks. One more. And we'll place those weights down. We'll take 30 seconds, and then we're going to finish with a 3-minute, as many rounds as possible. So we're going to do 4 exercises from this workout in succession. Okay, 8 repetitions of each before we move on to the next one. Then you're just going to see how many times you can repeat that in 3 minutes. Okay, so you can follow along with me, or you can go at your own pace. Okay, exercises are in the description if you want to go at your own pace. I'm going to move down on my weights for this too. If you want to try to keep the same ones, feel free. But we're going to start our timer now. And we're going to start with 8 bicep curls. Nice and normal curls. We got one more. We're going to raise those arms up and do our overhead extensions for 8. We're going to bring the arms down, have those palms face each other, do our hammer curls for 8. And then we're going to come over back to our chair or the floor and do 8 tricep dips. One more. And that's our 4 exercises. So we can go back to those bicep curls. One more. Okay, overhead tricep extensions. One more. We'll come down to our hammer curls. One more here. And we'll come back to our chair. One more. All right, back to the weights. Under a minute to go. One more here. We'll come up. One more. And we'll come down, hammer curls. One more. And we'll go to our tricep dips. Oh, I'm going to finish this. I only have 2 more. Alright, that's our timer. Those are 3 minutes. Okay. And that's the end of our workout. So that's a nice one. That's under 20 minutes. But I'm sure hopefully you feel it after that. Again, if you don't really feel it, you can probably move your weights up a little bit and then work with some heavier equipment. But that is all for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll be going back to lower body tomorrow. We'll do some quads and some glutes and some core work tomorrow. See you then.